When I hear the name Victoria Beckham, this is what comes to mind. If you're around my age, I'm 46, you know the feeling. I hate to break it to you, we're not going to be talking about her music career today. However, we will be talking about her beauty line, specifically her newest release, the Orchid Eyeshadow Palette. So if this Victoria Beckham launch caught your attention as well, let's take a closer look. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm super excited about today's video. Today we're going to be focusing on Victoria Beckham's newest launch, her Orchid Eyeshadow Palette. I ended up buying 2 of the eyeshadow palettes in her collection. She has a total of 7. So I ended up adding the Bordeaux. I first went for this one, but this one caught my attention as well. So I got both of these. The color story in this one is absolutely gorgeous. But our focus today is the Orchid Eyeshadow Palette, so we're going to put her away for now. Now, this is my first Victoria Beckham beauty purchase. Honestly, I never really felt interested in purchasing any of her products until I saw this color story. This one truly caught my attention. Let's dive into the details on this eyeshadow palette. As far as the description for the Orchid Eyeshadow Palette, it's described as having a buttery and blendable formula, decadent creamy textures infused with naturally derived ingredients and ultra-fine pigments, buildable, silky, and easy to blend with no fallout. So this palette is a 4-pan palette. We have a shimmering pink beige, a matte lilac purple, a matte deep plum, and a metallic mauve. So those are the shades in this eyeshadow palette. It's cruelty-free, safe for contact lens wearers, safe for sensitive eyes, which I definitely have, talc-free, gluten-free, and vegan. The following palettes are not vegan, which is the Bordeaux, the one that I purchased along with this one. In regards to the compact, it's a refillable compact made with brass, glass, aluminum, iron, stainless steel, and a glass mirror. This product is made in Italy. When I unboxed these products, I was totally surprised. Surprised at the size of these eyeshadow palettes. My goodness, are they small? I mean, I had an idea that they're going to be small, and I don't know why I really didn't pay much attention to how small these are. Let me show you in comparison. The closest one in size might be the Charlotte Tilbury one. And even then, the Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit bigger. By the way, these run for $76. This is a weighted compact. It's reminding me of Louis Vuitton, how weighted it is. I don't have an opinion on the formula yet because I haven't tried it yet. By the way, I swatched these already. Beautiful. I will tell you that the swatches on these were a little bit on the lighter side, but they swatched fine. The packaging though, let's talk about the packaging for a little bit. You know, like I said, I was like absolutely surprised at how small these are. I must have gotten a faulty compact, okay, or compacts, because it's not just one, it's both of them. I'm going to invite you into my world of OCD. So first things first, let's check this out. If the camera captures it, this compact is crooked. Not only is the mirror falling off, which we're going to talk about, but the actual structure of the compact of this packaging is crooked. I can't stand that. I can't stand it. It's really, really bugging me. I'm going to set aside my feelings, but I have to mention them because if I were on the other side, if I had never seen in person this compact, I would have loved for somebody to tell me that some of these come with a defect, okay? Now, the mirror is almost falling off. I'm going to have my husband fix it because, I mean, I could just pull it off right now, to be quite honest. And it feels cheap. The mirror does not feel like luxurious. It is falling off. I'm a little bit disappointed with that, but I mean, I'm not going to return it. So we have that. And, you know, you would say, okay, well, it's one, right? Iris, you're exaggerating. It's just one. It's a little crooked. It's expensive for a small compact. But then I have the second one. And even though you might not be able to tell in the camera, I know I can. And I'm the one who's going to be using it every day or whenever I take it out. It is crooked. The metal or the structure of these compacts are not perfection. It's sad to say, but it's true. And I say it's sad to say because it's supposed to be luxury. So, you know, with luxury products, you want that whole experience, right? I did want to be honest about that because, you know, what if you guys do purchase it? You're like, oh, you know what? I think I want to purchase it. And then you get something like this as well. Now, I'm not bashing the brand, okay? So I'm not that type of person. I'm just keeping things real. It could be Natasha Denona. If Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palette came to me crooked or with a defect, I would have to share that with you guys because, you know, that's what this is all about honest reviews. Okay, setting aside all of that, let's create a look. We're going to start off this look with the matte lilac purple. I'm going to just go into my crease. So at first application, I'll tell you that this shade here specifically is silky and blendable. I want to be a little bit bold today, so let's see how much I can build it up. I'm so happy that this lilac purple shade is not bright. It is more on the muted side. The one I've been absolutely excited over is this one right here. So let's go ahead and deepen this look. Starting on the outer corner. Bringing it in a little bit. These types of formulas are awesome because you can build up to the intensity that you want. And today I'm feeling bold, so I'm gonna go back in with the light purple and just go over the edges. Just to give it a diffused look. All right. Okay. Using a shader brush, I'm going to go in the metallic mauve. I'm going to try it out with the brush first and then go in with my fingers. I'm going to go in with my fingers. Much better. When I swatched this one, I kind of figured this would be the best route for me. I'm not sure if the camera can capture that. I'm never sure if the camera can capture it. But it looks gorgeous in person. That's a nice metallic shade. Using the same shader brush, I want to highlight my brow bone. There is some fallout. So these shades are very creamy. The mauve shade especially, that one's super creamy. It's beautiful. These shades are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Let me clean up and finish my eye look, finish my makeup, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. This is my final look using the Victoria Beckham Orchid eyeshadow palette. Just really quick, for my foundation, I use the Armani Luminous Silk along with the concealer. For my contour, I use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. This one is in fair medium. By the way, I'll link all this in the description for you guys. I use the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Believe and the Gucci Glow Blush in Arctic Rose. Just so you guys could see. These Gucci blushes are awesome. I set my makeup with the Huda Beauty Loose Powder in Cherry Blossom Cake. For my eyeliners, I use the Urban Decay 24/7 Inks in Zero, as well as the Urban Decay eyeliner in Empire. This one here goes perfect with this eyeshadow. As far as mascara, I use the Sigma Lash Icon. As far as my lips, I use the Makeup Forever lip liner in Anywhere Caffeine with the Natasha Denona My Dream Lip Combo here. We have the lipstick with the lip gloss. If I missed anything, I'll be adding that to the description for you guys. All right, so for my final thoughts on this new eyeshadow palette, the eyeshadows are super creamy, very blendable. There is some fallout, but it's minimal. It's a perfect purpley color story. It's not this lilac purple, it's more on the muted side. It's not bright, so it's perfect. And they were all super blendable. I love the metallic mauve shade. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I love my eye look. It looks beautiful. Blended out perfectly, no patching. I'm loving this look. So as far as the eyeshadows, 10 out of 10. Do I recommend this eyeshadow palette? Absolutely yes. This eyeshadow palette performed excellent. I have no complaints about the formula. I'm absolutely happy with the outcome. I'm going to say that the performance of the eyeshadows beats and overwrites the imperfection in the compact. I have to say it. But I will say that these eyeshadows performed perfectly. I'm happy that I can take this from a day look to an evening look. You can definitely build that intensity as much as you'd like. I can't wait to try the Bordeaux. If you enjoyed diving into this new luxury release with me, I hope you consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future content. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!